if you have in your mind made up that everything is supposed to be perfect, you're living in an illusion. Do not quit. Do not give up on yourself in the winter season, because it truly is just a season, and we go through them all. We start with fall, we go into winter, we have spring, and then we have summer. And if you quit in the winter, you don't get the opportunity to enjoy the spring or the summer. And the reason why I talk about winter is because that's when people usually quit. That's when it's hard. That's when things get tough. That's when it's dark. That's when it's gloomy outside. The sun don't shine. It feels like it gets dark at 5 o'clock. That's when a lot of people go through states of depression in the winter time. So who can be motivated to do anything in the winter? But that's when you have to remember that it's simply just a season in your life. That's all that it is. It's not what makes up who you are. That one season is just not what makes up who you are. And for those who aren't following me, what I'm saying is that I equate life with the different seasons that we experience. And most people experience that hardship during the wintertime, because you'll have so many different experiences. You'll have some good, you'll have some bad, you'll have some that's indifferent. But those experiences don't make up who you are, the person. And you have to stop thinking of your life as experiences, because it's not. It's the reason why in December we have so many New Year's resolutions. But by the third week in January, majority, probably 80 to 90% of those New Year's resolutions, people quit. There's a reason. Winter is supposed to be the time where you actually collect the benefits. But those benefits you won't be able to see immediately. You won't be able to see them until the spring and the summertime. But in the wintertime, that's when you have to put your head down. That's when you have to do the work. That's when you have to put or become as consistent as you possibly can. Because come spring and come summer, you're going to be reaping all those benefits from the work that you did in the winter. And I'm not just talking about, working out. I'm talking about whether it's a business, whether it is working out, whether it's just becoming more mentally focused. Anything that, if you can do that during your winter times, during the hard months, I promise you, come spring, come summer, you're going to be thanking yourself that you did that in the winter. It's no different than, what if I told you to hold a seed? And maybe I'll do another video in more detail on this, but what if I told you to hold a seed and I told you to make this seed grow? What would you do? Would you just throw it on the ground? Maybe it might get into the soil and grow, but you would actually plant that seed. But what we all know about seeds that you plant is that it grows underneath the surface before it grows above the surface. And that's any seed that you put in the ground. And those seeds can be ideas, it can be businesses, it can be you in the gym. You're planting those seeds while you're in the gym. You're doing the work while you're in the gym. You're working on your diet, you're working on your nutrition, you're doing all of those things. Those are seeds, individual seeds that you've planted. You're working on your business, a seed planted. You're doing those things so that when it's time for the growing that you can actually see happens, is fruitful for you. Because you tend to get frustrated when you can't see the seed growing in the ground. You can't see all the work that it's doing. So I say that to say, in the wintertime, plant those seeds. Set yourself up so that you can reap the benefits of whatever's going to happen in the spring and in the summer. And don't give up in the winter. Don't quit during the winter. Don't do any of those things, because that's when it's the most hardest. That's when it's the hardest. Don't quit when it's hard. Hopefully this message resonated with you. If it did, Tell me in the comments which part of the message resonated with you, and I promise to reply back. Also, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, share this with anybody that you feel like needs to hear it. I appreciate everyone that tunes into my videos week in and week out. I really, really do. You guys are my tribe, and I try to give as much information as I can possibly give. So I appreciate you. Thank you. Peace.